Hi guys. It seems like we have pretty low attendance today, so it should be a pretty quick meeting, but thank you all for joining anyways. I'm going to start. We can just take a really quick look at the RFCs and just see if anybody has any comments to add. Otherwise, we'll probably blow through those pretty quickly and then move into updates and open mic questions. First things first, sign in on the document. If you have not already, I'll send it in the chat. And then I will be asking for a note taker if anyone's able to just jot down anything.
I can take notes. I guess I just jot down the notes beside each bullet point as we go along.
Yeah,
Okay.
if there's anything of note.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Thanks. Okay, and then I don't see any new faces today, so we're good there. Okay, so let's take a really quick look at RFCs. I think we only have two. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so the first one is the dependency decoupling from the Buildpacks. I know we've had a lot of activity on this one. If it would load. Okay, there we go. Last I heard about this was that we have created kind of a separate thread in Paketo Slack, and we're going to be setting up a meeting for folks who are like acutely interested in this to kind of hash out any details around this. I think that's what we were saying last week. No, that was the other RFC actually. That was for multi-arch. So for this one, I don't know what the latest is. Anyone here have any updates on it or any questions that they want to ask? I know Forrest is out today and is kind of looking to come to consensus in the next like week or two, so we can kind of move the ball forward on this. But I know Jan is not here today and he had a lot of opinions that he was going back and forth with Forrest, so we might not have much to discuss here. Okay, doesn't seem like it. So we can move on to the other RFC that we have, which is the multi-arch proposal. And then this is the one where we've broken it out into a separate thread in Paketo Slack. And I believe those folks will be setting up a meeting at some point to chat about this. But are there any questions right now or updates? People familiar with this RFC want to bring up? Okay, doesn't seem like it. Alrighty, those are the RFCs that we have. So I'll stop sharing my screen and we can come back up. Are there any C&B updates or questions that people have for the upstream project? I'm not currently aware of any.
So actually that there is an alpha or beta feature going on at Cloud Native Buildpack Pack CLI that is named Flatten, and they shipped an initial version with an exclude flag, and then there is an open issue now that suggests to also include the include flag actually to this command, so that would allow you to instead of excluding Buildpacks from flattening, you would actually include Buildpacks into flattening. Anyway, David O'Sullivan and I, we would need to actually have something better than this. Another flag, or maybe just using the include flag that would allow us to have several groups of flattened layers. So for those of you who are not familiar with this new feature of flattening, it's basically merging layers, and we would like to have the ability using the pack CLI to choose which build packs should be flattened, merged together, And we would also like to have the ability to have as many groups as we want. For example, A and B, I mean, Buildpacks A and B would be flattened together, and Buildpack C and D would be flattened together. Anyways, I can give you a link to that suggestion, I believe. And yeah, since you ask about if we had issues with CNB, yeah, there is definitely that on top of my mind right now. So
Cool, yeah, thank you for bringing that up. I think a lot of people are interested in that functionality.
mhm.
Are you working with them directly on the issue or on the PR to give them this feedback at all?
Yeah, I give them. Okay, let me give you a link right now. All right, so I found it now. I have just given them feedback, and they have answered positively. They were happy. They were happy to get feedback, and they also suggested a counter offer. I would say that seems definitely acceptable. So yep, seems. I mean, it's just the beginning. I just sent that yesterday, so we'll see how that goes. But I don't know if they need help or whatever. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we could.
Excellent, cool, yeah, thank you for sending the link.
No problem.
Are there any other CNV updates or questions? Okay, thank you, Anthony.
worries.
Anything on project update? I personally do not have any project updates at this time. Hey, Rob.
Hello, Ron. Rob, sorry. Yeah. I could mention that the Java Buildpacks team is actually getting prepared to change of packaging from GraalVM. So you know that GraalVM is this is basically this JDK distribution for building native images, and it belongs to Oracle. And Oracle they have recently changed their licensing and also their packaging. So it's something that we're watching with much attention. We know that the Spring framework, Spring Boot, actually, is also looking forward to those changes. So we will want to support this new packaging when it is out. And I think this morning the first PR towards supporting this new packaging was merged in Paketo Buildpacks. So yeah, that's something that we're watching. And yeah.
Excellent. Do you plan to do the same on any other build packs? Or is it just this one?
I think it's going to affect several build packs, such as GraalVM build pack and Bearsoft Liberica build pack as well, because this one also has a native distribution. So this one also is going to change most probably. So actually, I will go slightly into more detail, but not that much. Just to say that with GraalVM, if you want to do a native build with Java, you need, I mean, in the past, you needed to install an extension that was called native image. So in GraalVM, you had this CLI that was named GU. It is still named GU. So you would do GU install native image. And we had in one of our build packs, no, actually, I think it's one of our library. I think it's libjvm. But anyways, we had support to do that. Actually, we would be able to do such a thing as calling this CLI. Now it's no longer mandatory, but they have for backward compatibility. It still works, but it does nothing basically because native image is now included out of the box. So yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, those are the kind of things that are going to change. So to give you a specific list of build packs right now, I couldn't, but I can tell you that yeah, it goes as deep or high as one of our libraries that will need to be adapted. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep an eye out. Thank you for the
Yep. Yeah, no problem.
excellent. Okay. Anyone else here have any project updates that they want to share? No? Okay. And then we have the final section for open mic questions, if there are any. Okay, doesn't seem like it. That concludes our meeting for the day then. Thank you all for joining and showing up. Appreciate it.
Cool. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.